Hey YouTube, this is your girl Love Miss Abuse. So hopefully you can see me. I try to get in the light. So, where do I begin? Hopefully you can see me, because I don't know why this light is like so. Yeah, here we go. So, I don't want to be all. I pull my shoe. Okay. So, as you can see, there is definitely something different about me. It is definitely my hair. Where do I begin? I have been going through a lot, and I wanted to video record what I was going through, but I just didn't know how to just pick up the camera and just vlog. Okay, so let's rewind it back. Okay, so this month coming up, which would be April 4th, I would have been 8 months. 3 months shy away from a year. So, yeah. So, if you look back to my first video I've ever made when I had my locks, when I started my locks, you would see that I talked about my hair and how I started it and how I created, which means help the inside of my body from the inside out. So I was thinking, that was the issue. And I thought I had fixed it all. But little do I know I didn't. So a couple of months passed. As you can see, I did do the videos. And then one particular day, I noticed that it was kind of acting kind of strange, my hair. And I wanted to do another video about my locks, but then I kept seeing that things were changing and changing, and I didn't try to notice it because I didn't want to accept that it was changing. So it eventually fell out my locks on the top. So that's when the horror began, and I was like, oh my gosh, don't tell me this is happening again. So I decided to go to my doctor to really figure out if it was my hormones. Some people say it could be your hormones, where you have a chemical imbalance and maybe it's just falling out at the top, or whatever the case may be. Well, I did that and everything was fine. So then, I think it's called the ear, no, you know what I'm talking about, the doctor for your hair, for your scalp. I think it's a dermatologist, but anyway. So I went there, and the doctor was so very sweet. She told me that, of course, it happens in a lot of African Americans. It looks like I have a certain traction alopecia. So from then, I really didn't know what to think and what to do, because this is my first time really coming to grips that maybe is what I have. And so I had previously thought long time ago that that's probably what I had, but I didn't want to accept that's what I had. So she had sat down and really, did a consultation and really told me what the procedure was. And the procedure was basically where they numb the scalps in different parts. You don't feel it, but they numb it. And then they cut different grafts from different parts of your hair and different parts of your scalp, and they put it under a microscope to see if the follicles are still alive, if they're dead, anything, the blood vessels are flowing to the follicles, to your scalp, and all of that. And after that, they actually sew where they took the the graft from the scalp, and they actually sew it, stitch it back together. And you'll be hurting for just a little while. And I really thought about if I really wanted to go through all that pain, because I felt like I went through enough pain as it is to deal with my hair. I felt like I was dealing with it too long to even go through that process, because she told me that's a lot of times, it works and then it won't work. And a lot of times, you can have allergic reaction to the topical treatment, just a lot of things. So she advised me like to sit down and really analyze if I really want to go through this, if it, emotionally, if I was ready to go through this, and if emotionally, if I was ready to realize that it could not work, and all of that. At the time, I wasn't necessarily worried about the money part. I mean, the money part is very important. Don't get me wrong, but I think with so many things rolling through with my head, I just really didn't know what to do. I really felt like I was lost. And so what she did tell me was, we are beautiful. I'm beautiful, and she did tell me that we have a lot of options out here as far as like wigs and weaves and stuff like that. So worst come to worst, you can still look beautiful and still be okay. So I sat down and really thought about it. I talked to a couple of friends. I talked to myself. I talked to the man upstairs about all of this. Like I was like, I was telling myself, do I really want to put myself through like all of this? And what if it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to? So at the end of the day, I told her I decided not to do it because I don't think emotionally and physically I was ready. I don't think that I wanted to go through that stress anymore about my hair. I just wanted to live and just be free and just be happy, no matter what it was, no matter how it was. I just wanted to be free and be happy and not have to worry about my hair, defining who I was. So I decided to not let my hair define who I was. So I decided to be me and just figure out what I wanted to do with my hair and my life and myself. So I went home and I thought about it. And with the help of a couple of other friends, they advised me maybe I should start a protein treatment on my hair. Number one, it strengthens your hair. Sorry, I'm washing clothes. But it strengthens your hair and it helps out a lot. That's not like the miracle fix to everything, but when I sit back and really analyze what I was really doing to my hair, I really thought that a lot of the things were bad habits that I had. So I decided to put those bad habits away and really focus health wise on my hair, because internally I was good, but my hair was suffering because internally I wasn't, on the outside I was really not drinking really enough water. I wasn't putting enough moisturizer and taking care of my hair really. When I really thought about it, I wanted to blame everybody. Sorry. I wanted to blame everybody but myself, or I wanted to blame, the issues I was going through. But at the end of the day, I couldn't blame anybody but myself. So, I'm going to do a separate video because I'm moving very soon. Hopefully the next week or two. And I'll be able to show you the protein treatments I've been going through with my hair and how tremendous it's been working. So I just wanted to come and stop back and tell you guys what's going on and when I'll be making the video, hopefully really soon. I appreciate all my subscribers that have been sticking by with me, who's been through my ups and down roller coasters when I first started making videos, when I stopped making videos, when I come back, and all of that. So I'm definitely going to do a house tour before I even get the furniture in there, and it's a very good upgrade from where I have come. And you have to realize that you have to love yourself, number one, and know that you're beautiful regardless whether you have hair or you don't have hair. And just be free. You don't want to bother yourself with the hair aspect. I know it's very important for us African American women, as far as everybody else too. But we do have options out there. So I just want to make this video to encourage everybody, no matter who you are, to stay beautiful, love yourself, no matter what. We're all here for each other. So I definitely come back and make a video about the protein treatments that I have been using and what's been working, and try to take you through the journey of my life and all the confused nuts. And also I know I'm gonna get what kind of hair I'm wearing. So what I did. So from me to you, the Loving Me Some Beauty. I just wanted to come back and say hello and stop by and tell you guys what's been going on and all the other videos that are to come. So love you, Loving Me Some Beauty subscribers, and I'll talk to you beauties later. Bye.